martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of the mountain.
So did y'all notice that California could clean up the streets of San Francisco in one day? Now, homeless people have been taking dumps and living in tents all up and down those sidewalks for years. For years. I mean, for 2 or 3 years, you could not see that sidewalk or any of those sidewalks due to the fact of all the tents and just the garbage that was everywhere. But when a communist dictator comes in from China, who we're squaring off against in a possible war with Taiwan, they can completely clean up the streets to where you could, I mean, they look like they used to. And they could do that in one day for a communist dictator, but they couldn't do that for the citizens that live there every single day. It wasn't until the dictator from China was coming down here that they actually clean up the streets of San Francisco. Not for the citizens, but for the communists. And let me ask you something. Did you see one video of them cleaning up the streets? Did you see one video of them hauling those homeless people off? No, you sure didn't. And isn't that amazing that not one person got a cell phone video of them in San Francisco rounding up the homeless and getting rid of all that shit? Not one cell phone video. Not one journalist. None of that. Not a one. That's absolutely amazing and absolutely impossible. All the homeless got cell phones. They get them for free. So you're telling me after years and years of homeless people getting high and taking dumps and urinating and living on those sidewalks for all those years, San Francisco cleans them out in one night and not one video? Not one. Ain't that weird?
San Francisco's Xi Jinping is going to visit, and a bunch of world leaders, but Xi Jinping particularly. And so they cleaned up all the homelessness. They took all the tents out and they put fences up everywhere, so the people can't camp out anymore. We don't even know what they did with them.
I was just going to ask, what did they do with them?
See if you can find a video of it. It's crazy. And then you got Gavin Newsom on TV who's making excuses for it. He's like, yeah, we did. Well, when people come over to visit, you clean your house up. Like, how about you fucking clean your house up?
Take care of it first.
All the time.
Yes.
If you can do this now, you could do this always. I'm assuming you did something ethically responsible with those people and housed them and put them up somewhere. I'm hoping that's what you did. Did you just move their tent to the fucking middle of the desert or something? What have you done?
There's some before and after pictures.
Yeah. Insane. Well, this is just a couple of pictures, but the really wild ones are the fences. They put fences up everywhere so the people can't camp there anymore.
Put troughs up right there.
What are the troughs for?
I don't know.
That's weird.
What are those for?
Troughs are weird. But they hose down all the streets. Like, hey, guys, why don't you fucking do this all the time? Like, why isn't this always like this?
Yeah.
This is what San Francisco used to be like. You ruined it. Now we know that you could fix it and fix it quick. Now we should be really upset. As upset as people were before about the homeless problem in San Francisco, they should be fucking furious about it now because they always had the ability to fix it quickly.
Yes.
And they brought San Francisco back quickly to safe and clean and no homeless people in the street. Now, is this temporary? Are you going to go right back to to tents when Xi Jinping leaves? That's crazy.
Where'd they go? Do we know?
I don't know. What's the explanation?
Where did San Francisco's homeless go? Homeless people miraculously disappeared from San Francisco's downtown area this week as the city cleaned up for the Asia Pacific Economic Corporation Summit.
Anytime you put on an event, by definition, you have people over your house, you're going to clean up the house. What an opportunity to showcase the world's most extraordinary place, San Francisco.
The city's new homeless strategy, out of sight, out of mind, and out of town, at least until the summit's over. I'm a little worried that cleaning up the sidewalks will confuse the foreign dignitaries. Without all the trash, the human waste, and the homeless people, how are they supposed to know they're in San Francisco? The real question is, where did they put all the homeless people? Maybe they put them all in Alcatraz. Can you imagine how realistic the tours would be? The smells? Forget Al Capone and Machine Gun Kelly. These kids will experience Toothless Jim, Cross-Eyed Carla, and Twitchy Tony.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
San Francisco has cleaned up their streets ahead of President Biden and President Xi's meeting. They've moved homeless to other parts of the city, cleared tent cities, and trash off the street. Is the president embarrassed that an American city needs to go through a total makeover to be presentable for his out-of-town guests?
The president is incredibly proud of the record that the United States will bring as host to this summit. And I went through some of it today. The strongest economic record of any developed country. The lowest unemployment over a sustained period in half a century, far-reaching investments in innovation, in chips.
Governor Newsom said of the cleanup this, I know folks are saying, oh, they're just cleaning up this place because all those fancy leaders are coming to town. That's true. Does President Biden agree it's more important to impress the leader of China than the American people that live in San Francisco and pay taxes every day?
First, I completely reject the premise of your question, but secondly, I don't know what the context of what Governor Newsom said, so I won't respond to it.